If you are uploading designs on Zazzle but not getting views or sales, your SEO might be part of the problem, not necessarily your design. Hey, it's Trevor. In this video, I will show you how to write better titles, tags, and descriptions step by step using real examples from Zazzle. And since Zazzle is currently promoting graduation products on the homepage, I will be using a couple of graduation-related listings as examples along the way. Zazzle is a search-based platform, so your titles and tags help your designs show up when buyers are searching. Even a great design won't do much if people can't find it. So in general, I would rank Zazzle SEO like this. Title is the most important, tags are very important, and description is playing the supporting role. Let's start with titles. Here's the first example using a graduation cap topper design. Now looking at the design itself, I can see drawings of lemons as well as the text related to lemon, green leaves, some floral elements, all in watercolor style. So based on what I see in the title field, I will start typing lemon and greenery watercolor. Then when I click outside, Zazzle automatically adds graduation cap topper. So now the full title becomes Lemon and Greenery Watercolor Graduation Cap Topper. This automatic product type feature is really helpful because most of the time you don't have to manually add the product name yourself. The next example is a leather patch hat. Sometimes I will scroll down the page to confirm the product type, and this one is called a leather patch hat. Now looking at the design, I can see a group graphic in the center. The main text reads, "Not all who wander are lost," and overall it has a vintage style look. So based on that, in the title field I will type, "Not all who wander are lost, vintage globe." Then when I click away, Zazzle automatically adds leather patch hat. So the full title becomes "Not all who wander are lost, vintage globe leather patch hat." Again, very convenient. And this is why in many cases, you can focus on describing the design first and let Zazzle attach the product type. Now here's an example where I may want to override that default behavior, but first I will scroll down the page to confirm the product type. This one is called a foil invitation. Looking at the design, I can see a gold arch frame combined with a decorative typography, and overall it's clearly designed as a graduate announcement. Since I know the gold foil here is real and not just an imitation effect based on the page information, I want to give this listing a more natural name. So I will type elegant gold arch real foil graduate announcement in the title field. Then when I click away, Zazzle does not add foil invitation at the end. That's because I've already named the listing in a way that clearly defines what it is. So in general, you have two main approaches with titles. Let Zazzle automatically add the product type or override it when you want to name the design more specifically. So a good Zazzle title should usually include the main design idea, the style or theme, and sometimes the occasion or audience. And of course, keep it natural and readable. Now let's talk about tags. I highly recommend checking Zazzle's official best practices page where it's showing all the do's and don'ts. But the two rules I really want to emphasize are, don't use product types as tags unless they are relevant to your design. And don't use custom or personalized or any other keywords that can apply to most products in the marketplace as keywords. These are important because that's how Zazzle set up on their marketplace for tag usage. So they usually don't help buyers find your design in a meaningful way by adding them. Try to use up all 10 tags as much as possible. If you can't think of all 10 right away, that's okay. Just leave it and come back to your listing later when you have more ideas. When adding your tags, separate them with commas, and if you're using a phrase with multiple words, use double quotes. That tells Zazzle that those words belong together as a single phrase and not separate words, just like what's showing in the examples. Descriptions are helpful, but I would treat them more as a supporting section. They are less important than titles and tags for search ranking, but they still help explain your design to buyers and give you space to include useful keywords naturally. A simple way to write one is to describe what is it, who it's for, and the key design details. Just keep it clear and readable. But well, to speed things up, I've been using a ChatGPT prompt template that I created and refined it myself through experience while building product listings. What I like about this prompt is that it helps generate a title within the character limit, which is 50 characters, 10 tags that follow Zazzle rules, and a description using keywords I want to include. It also encourages buyers to check out my store and reach out if they want a new design, which helps increase my chances of getting more sales and learning what customers actually want. With my prompt, first I enter the prototype, then I describe the design and/or who it's for. In the keyword section, I usually start with keywords I already know I want to include. Then I would do additional research using Zazzle's search bar. For example, I might type watercolor graduation cap toppers. I would study the results page to see if there are useful and relevant keyword ideas I can use. For this design, graduate, floral, and quote will be the good ones to add. After that, I add my store name so the description can promote my shop. The rest of the prompt stays the same and is ready to go. And just within seconds, ChatGPT will generate a title within 50 characters, a description with everything I asked for, and 10 tags. Just forget about emojis. Even with a good prompt, always double check the output manually. AI tools don't always follow instruction perfectly, so it's important to review everything before finalizing. So that's a simple way to approach Zazzle's SEO for titles, tags, and descriptions. I will put the official Zazzle do's and don'ts page and my ChatGPT prompt templates in the description below if you would like to use them. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell so you will be notified when there's new updates on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.